Hello, and welcome to Farming Simulator 22 Let's Play Cord Farm. I'm your host, Fields Skylines. And today we are in January and we have a lot to sell. It's dark, but prices are good and everything is close by. So that is a plus. So today we have to obviously sell linseed. We have a big trailer of bales we have to sell. And then we're going to probably buy that lot, that last farm parcel. Of course, we have to sell our butter and cheese today as well. Oh, it's so dark, it's hard to see where to go. And we also have to take milk, deliver wool. In fact, let's check on productions real quick. See if there's anything we need to turn off. Yep, there is. Fabric. Still earning a lot, so that's good. Let's take a look here. Farm dairy is good on milk. Dairy is good on milk. Farm dairy over here is okay on milk. And then this is running butter, and that's probably going to need a little bit of milk. So we'll deliver some milk to our two bigger things. And then we'll just let the farm dairies kind of run out, maybe. We'll see. But we have a lot to do. Today. So stick with me. It's going to be a lot of probably jump cuts, a few time lapses as I blow by the turn. I wish it was a little bit lighter on January at 8 in the morning. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll just be careful. We can make it work. Just have to pop this gate open. Everything we're selling today is coming here. This actually has currently the best prices for silage and the linseed. Not the best for the alfalfa hay, but we're only selling a little bit of that, so it's okay. So I'm guessing this goes here. Again, it's not a whole lot of linseed. It's only gonna pay us a little bit, but every little bit helps. Like I said, once we have that bigger field, now we can double up what we plant and how we plant. So it's a good thing. I'm gonna go and do a jump cut here to return. Oh, I didn't even talk about the price. Let's see. Let's go up and take a look at that real quick. So it's January. Production costs were 114. Water costs 123. But here we are. Harvest income. We got 13,617 for the amount of linseed we sold, which was a lot less linseed than what we sold rye, and it's almost got us the same amount as what rye got us. The environmental score so far is 1,449. Right, so I'm going to do a quick jump cut here. We're going to go pick up the bales, and then we will be back once we got those. So we got the trailer, dropped off the other trailer. So we have the bale trailer. We dropped off the grain trailer. Bale trailer could have took 4 more bales. We probably could have put, some more hay on here, but I think saving some of the stuff not to sell will save some work throughout the year. Like, we won't have to do probably as much grass work in these next few videos as we wrap up this series. So that should be good. I'm expecting to get quite the haul selling all of this. It's quite a bit. So I just drive up right here. Just do unload. So far, 87,000 for what we got. Try again. So that's 78,000. They aren't taking alfalfa. They not take alfalfa here. They may not take alfalfa here. Let's take a look. Nope, they don't take alfalfa here. So we'll have to deliver it up to maybe Pine Creek. Let's tag. I'm not really sure which one that is. I think it's right over here though. I hope it's fairly close. Yeah, it's right up there. So we'll take these up there. But as you can see, we got quite a bit of money for that silage. Just a shame that they don't take the alfalfa here. I thought it would just take it. I never even checked how much we could get for the alfalfa, just because silage is more. But you can see here we have plenty of money now for that $155,000 field, along with anything else we may need to want to purchase. Because remember, we still have to sell cheese and butter this month, and we'll also have here in a few months all clothing to sell. So if we want to start buying or upgrading some of our equipment, it's something we can really think about. So, but we're gonna do another quick jump cut to get rid of these bales, and then head back home. So we'll see you once we're ready to start selling cheese and butter. All right, so we got everything sold. Now we're just gonna go pick up our milk and sell our stuff off, our cheese, our butter, pick up the wool, all that type of work. We'll check, make sure, we'll probably buy some cows here. Make sure that the food, water is okay, so we need to note that. So when we do our animal care later, we will know what we all need to do. But looks like there's a good stack of food there still. So let's go ahead and buy 20 more cows. Or do we want to go 30? We're gonna go 30. Big spenders today. So that's really gonna start making our food go. Come on, open gate. There we go. So it looks like there are 2 bales there. One is magically floating. There's water. Now it just fell. This one has 16,000 liters. This one has 18,000 liters. they're full of food. Obviously, they're going to need a little bit of water. Cows over here are full of food. So those are good. Sheep here these are the sheep at the other farm. They're good on food and water. So really all we might need to do is deliver a little bit of water to the larger cow pen. They might need a little water up top, or a little bit of water down here, I mean, but the food is good. So water, 2 things over here. Otherwise, I think everything's good. So we're going to take this milk, 1,400 liters, and we're going to deliver this to the butter factory. We're going to give first a little bit to, so again, back to productions. Here we are. So we have main dairy, which is doing butter. So we'll bring some milk to there. The farm dairy, I believe this is the one by the butter. It has 2,000. We're probably going to put a little bit of butter here, a little bit of milk here, and switch it over to butter. Cheese probably will take milk from the other dairy to here, and kind of give it a little bit divided between both of these. So that'll be the plan. Like all plans, we'll see how it works out. But I think there will be a point where we're getting more milk than what we really need for our dairies, and we'll have to start selling milk monthly, which is good for us because that's more money. Oh, missed the turn. Driving at the dark makes me just miss everything. So first thing, look at all that butter. Holy cow. Everything over here is cheese. So I'm going to load a little bit of milk. And then I'm going to give the rest here. And then if we look, the farm dairy now has almost 5,000 liters. And then here we'll definitely have enough milk here for a while. So I'm going to kick off a time lapse of doing all of this work. And then when we're done with the time lapse, we'll probably finish up with buying that land, figuring out when we're going to plant in it, what we're going to plant in, and all of that. So I'll see you once I am done doing our daily chores. stuff is sold: cheese, butter, whatnot, wool delivered, milk delivered. It's also now 9 o'clock in January. There's not a whole lot left to this month. And I'm sure you're asking, why are we at the shop? Well, this Rumbler van has served its time. I'm gonna actually see if we can make it bigger. Realistically, make it bigger, but I don't know if we really can or not. So if we go high, yeah, it goes unreal. So we're gonna sell this van and we're gonna buy a different Rumbler van. Um, so we're gonna repair it. We will. So it's 43,000 value right now. So if we sell, it'll be 50,500. So we have to get at least 50,500 more. When we paint it, we do. Look at that, an extra couple grand. And now we're going to sell this Rumbler van. Hit okay. And then we're going to go into the shop and we're going to buy a new Rumbler van that will have much higher capacity, because multiple trips to sell stuff is a time kill, and we're going to be having those types of opportunities. Now, I was looking for, I do have a mod that I have on another map that I don't have in this one, that has the Rumbler truck, which does pallets and stuff. But um, we're just going to go with another Rumbler van. And as you can see, they've expanded, and there's a bunch of them. Starts with the one we had, and then there's a 10. It starts at 10,000, 12,000, 10,000, 12,000, just in different looks and feels all the way up. So like we can keep looking. And so there's this one that's 20,000, and there's this one that's 16. Now, I've been going back and forth because, like today with the butter, like we would have needed um, 12, right? But we only had one butter turned on, and now that we have two butters turned on, and it's going to be 2 months, I really think it's 20,000 that we need. But thing is kind of oxy, which makes me wish they had one like this in the 20,000, but they don't. So we are going to go with this goofy looking, oversized Rumbler van. I don't know what all these settings mean, but we do want tinted windows. We want to be in England, so we're going to move the driver's side to the other side. We do want rear door glass. That just adds a really loud horn. Don't want that. I don't know what name does. I don't think it does anything. So we'll skip name. Discharge, I think, means like we'll automatically unload stuff once you go over and unload, or force you to do it manually. I think I'm gonna keep it automatic. Capacity standard, again, we could always go high and do the unreal, but we're gonna stick with standard. And then we have fill volume, fillable pallets, which is fine. Folding mechanism, we'll say manual. And then we don't need tension belts. Color, we're going to stick with color that we had before. Man, this thing is boxy. It's going to be a little bit harder to drive through our tight spaces, but it will have the capacity we need, so that we only have to do things once. Um, and I'm happy with that. So 80 What's that say? 89,000. Buy. Yes. Okay. So we have a new delivery van, and as we walk out of the store, take a look at our new delivery van, which is good. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to need to buy that field and buy also the field information on the field. So we will do that once. Oh man, look at that. All right, so let's get an automated work driver. Kind of drive to right about there. Okay, and let's pop into the fields here. So the last thing we need to do is buy this 44 here for this episode. It is going to cost us $150,096, which isn't too bad. It's a big field. So we're going to buy that. We're going to jump into precision farming and we're going to purchase the field information. Maybe, if it lets us, or not. Oh, we have to be in, to purchase it, we have to be in the first soil type menu. Wow, this field is not in good shape. So we'll have to we'll have to take it into consideration and probably do some work on it in March or whatever before we plant it. So yes, buy this information. There we go. Now it jumps up to 57. Just buying the information, we jump up to 57. That's awesome. So, oops, I didn't want to do that. So the next big question is, what do we want to put in this field? When do we want to plant it? So we have rye and linseed over there. We talked about having one linseed and one rye field, like these being one field. We would have combined them if we could, and this being another field. So looking at the crop calendar of when we can plant, um, we planted our others in September. Now we can plant them both in March or one in April. We will be planting field bean in March. So I'm wondering if we want to plant in April rye, and then we will, I don't know when we would harvest that, but, or do we plant something in there short term like oat, harvest it in July, and then plant it over, you know, with whatever in September. And I think that's what I'm going to do. In March, we'll plant oats and the field bean, and then they'll be ready to go in sync with those other two fields. But yeah, it's a nice size field. Um, it is right here. It says it's 2 hectares, so that means 2 hectares of whatever we plant. 1.37 plus 0.93. So these two combined, our field bean field is still more than whatever this is, but this is probably our second largest field now for arable. Yeah, and this field's not doing very good. I was finally able to purchase the stuff here, so hopefully we'll be able to spray it or to do our managing of it better. Like if we take a look, um, pH is just way high. Nitrogen, it's way high. Uh, so yeah, here we got a little bit of nitrogen. So I think this field will take a little tender loving care. Yeah, so we've made it. Will he fit? Will it fit? So that is our plan for the next for March. I think what we'll do is we'll skip February. I'll take care of all of the animals and I'll take care of all of the stuff like that. Um, just like I had to take care of them still today. Got to get them fed and watered and stuff. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there. Um, and the next time we come together, I think we're going to do. We'll be in March, and we'll just skip February since there's really nothing to do in February other than um, take care of the animals and stuff. So I think we're going to leave the video here. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are enjoying stuff on the channel, please think about subscribing. I'm still trying to get that pushed to 100. We're so close. And as always, comment down below what you think on the playthrough and what big thing we should do to wrap it up. I was thinking, maybe just trying to sell everything and seeing if we can get 10 million or whatever it is um, to buy the. Oops, gotta go here. To buy this parcel right here, because this is the castle. It's 9 million, 10 million, 10 million to buy the castle. And I thought that'd be kind of a cool way to end. I don't know if we sold everything, if we would have 9 million. I think we would be short. But the way these, once we get this cow pen full and producing milk, I mean, we're going to be making uh, quite a bit of money. If we just played longer, which is maybe something I would do is jump ahead of in time and wrap up that way. But um, just a thought, of what we could maybe do. Also coming up, we have to pay for the sheep lease, which is this one. Um, and then we'll probably give up the lease on this one. So if I'm for realsies, if we were to sell this, we would make some money back. Um, I don't want to get that money back, so I do have to figure out how we're gonna take our money down by 30 grand. I think there's a way I can do it on console. I just have to figure it out. Um, yeah, so we have that lease coming up. Cows were good for a while. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, please have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.